Okay, this will be an interesting one if we can make this look good. Alright, what's it going to be? We're going to make this a texty one for a change. This one's going to be an interesting one if we can make it look good. Going to look at that when we put it on the glass. So we're going to turn it into a negative positive. See if we can make this look any good. I don't know what background colour we're going to add to this particular image. We're going red, and we're just going to, I don't know how this is going to look. The colours are not my kind of colours exactly, but let's see if we can make it look interesting. We don't want to make it look the same as the original. So even if we cut little bits off, it shouldn't be a problem. We make our own version of this. It's a piece of art on a flyer, so we're going to make it different to the original. So let's see how we go. What is it? Robin Kennedy, Touch of Japan. She's obviously been to Japan on many occasions to capture this version of hers. You wouldn't think... You'd think it's hard for a person who's English to make a really good representation of a Japanese style of printing or working. So this is almost an A6 in height. So basically, yeah, it's like, so this is what we're doing. So basically she's obviously tried to replicate that style of work, which is of course Japanese. But she's probably done a good job, but it's not my... I don't really like the colours as such. It's hard to say how big we're going to make this horizontally. We're going to call it 240 that way, and for the vertical we're going 220, so there's going to be some distortion. Let's see how this goes. Okay, let's see how this looks. Okay, well, we got part of it in. We didn't make enough on the horizontal, and it just looks like there's too much red. I think we fucked it up, although that's a nice blue colour, you see. Could be better. Horizontally, it's not long enough. It's not... We've got to make it bigger on the horizontal. So we're going to make it 270. Maybe it's the text mode that's made this a little bit shitty. So we're just going to switch to our normal setting, which is text, photo, text, whatever. Sorry. Talking through my fucking ass again. I'm thinking maybe... I'm going to leave it on red, but we've got to do some work here to make it look better. And we're just going to take out loads of, or not loads of red, but some of the red, and we just warm the hue up a little bit. And let's see how we go. See if we can make this look good. Yeah, that's a lot more balanced. You can see the colours. There's more colour apart from just the red, but we still need a bit more length in it. And maybe we can maybe enlarge it more, maybe keep it that way. I just thought she looks a bit too far in the centre, if you know what I mean. So we're going to have to enlarge this a little bigger again along the horizontal. So we're going to have to make that one... Maybe we're going to go 290, and here we're just going to leave it. So we're just going to print this off at 290. probably too big, but I just don't feel like nibbling, like biting away little tiny pieces at a time, which takes forever and uses up lots of paper and toner, which I don't want to spend too much on anyway. So that looks better. We can see we've got it fitted. We're going to use this as our master copy, I'm thinking, because we want the colours to be more vivid. The red looks too wishy-washy, so to get more oomph from the image, you got to basically add some more. You got to make a copy of a copy. Now I'm just going to throw this on my recycle pile, and we're going to use this as our master copy. So we're just going to put that in there like so. So this is our master that we've made. Putting it down, and we're just going to go and we're just going to remove the enlargements and stick it on 100%. We're now going to switch to copied paper. I'm going to go here, and we're just going to remove negative, positive, remove red. We're going here, and we're going to see what else we can do to this. We're going to leave it. For some reason we're just leaving it, we're not tweaking anything anymore. Sometimes that works better, just to keep it simple. So let's see how this looks. Whoa, it's dark, it's heavy. Don't know if I like it, but then it's iridescent. The colours look a bit more iridescent, a bit more dramatic in this darkness. I'm thinking that's going to be the middle of our job. So I'm wondering, I'm just trying to think where the centre of this job is going to be. It's going to be there, so we're just going to run off another one. Okay, out it comes. There we have it. That's our second piece. It's a bit curly, as you can see there. It'd be good if we can avoid too much of the curl, but this one's a bit flatter, so we're going to just, I don't know, it's not easy dealing with this curling problem. It's just an ongoing thing that I have from sometimes. It just happens. I've got to get a new damper rid put in the cupboard where my paper is stored. So now, hopefully we can still make this look good, even though it's got a bit of a curling issue. So we're just going to go here. I'm going to print off 2 of those. This person's probably gone to Japan a few times, on many occasions. She obviously loves the culture. That's why she's decided to create her own painting. It's amazing how people can imitate styles like that when they're not actually a part of the race, the Japanese race in this case. But I guess she might have lived in Japan for a long time. I just don't know. I wouldn't know. I don't know who this artist is. But basically, she's probably lived in Japan. A lot of artists do go overseas, or ones that are fairly, that make a fair amount of money out of their art. They got really good careers. They can go overseas and see the world, as well as present their art, something that I as an artist have never done. But anyway, enough about that. I think we can now call this one quits.